In an enchanting twist of fate that fans of the original Practical Magic could only dream of until now, the long-awaited sequel has finally taken shape, and it brings with it a magical reunion of beloved stars. For the first time since the cult classic premiered in 1998, Sandra Bullock and Dianne Wiest are confirmed to reprise their iconic roles in Practical Magic 2. This marks not just a reunion of characters, but a poetic continuation of a story that has enchanted a generation of viewers. Since its initial release more than 2 decades ago, Practical Magic has achieved cult status. What was initially met with mixed studio reception and lukewarm box office results has endured as a feminist fantasy favorite. Its themes of sisterhood, magic in everyday life, and forgiveness have resonated deeply with audiences. Now, nearly 30 years later, the Owens family is stepping back into the spotlight, with familiar faces and fresh blood alike. Sandra Bullock returns as Sally Owens, the grounded, pragmatic older sister whose heart is warmed by love yet wounded by a generational curse. Dianne Wiest is also back as Aunt Jet, the eccentric and loving matriarch who nurtured the Owens girls. Their reunion is more than nostalgic, it's heartfelt and meaningful. The production team, led by Denise D. Novi, has emphasized a strong desire to honor the original rather than reinvent the wheel, preserving the original spirit of magical realism and emotional warmth. People.com. EU.com. Wikipedia. Behind the scenes, both Bullock and Wiest are joined by Nicole Kidman, who returns as Jillian, Sally's impulsive, free-spirited sister. All 3 stars carry dual roles as both actors and producers, alongside D. Novi, with a screenplay penned by Akiva Goldsman, the original co-writer. People.com. Wikipedia. The script is drawn from the Book of Magic, the 2021 sequel novel by Alice Hoffman, which continues the Owens family saga 3 generations into the future. EU.com. Wikipedia. Adding to the excitement, Dianne Wiest, Aunt Jet, will be joined by Stockard Channing, Aunt Franny, reaffirming the return of the Owens' matriarchs. Cinema. Wikipedia. Fans of the original now get the deeply satisfying prospect of seeing the entire family back together. But the magic doesn't stop there. New cast members include Joey King, who reportedly portrays Sally's daughter, and Maisie Williams, Lee Pace, Zolo Maridueña, and Solly McLeod in yet undisclosed roles. Joey King even dyed her hair red for the part, teasing a magical lineage and a striking on-screen transformation. Vogue. Cinema Blend. Them. Wikipedia. Principal photography began in mid-July 2025 at Warner Bros. Studios' Loveisland in England, capturing the mystical and intimate atmosphere envisioned by director Suzanne Bier. Wikipedia. Vogue. Good Morning America. Bier's appointment as director is particularly apt. She previously collaborated with Bullock on Bird Box and with Kidman on acclaimed series like The Undoing and The Perfect Couple. Reddit. Wikipedia. As for the release, Warner Bros. Has set Practical Magic 2 to hit theaters on September 18, 2026, just in time for early fall enchantment. People.com. TechRadar. Wikipedia. The teaser released via social media featured Bullock and Kidman reciting a spell that ended with the release date: Tooth of Wolf and Morning Dew, something old and something new. Let the spell begin to mix. September 18, 2026. People.com. W Magazine. LOS 40. With the theatrical release locked in, streaming plans are expected to follow, with many anticipating a debut on Max after its run, similar to its predecessor. TechRadar. In terms of tone and intent, the producers have stressed that Practical Magic 2 aims to retain the joyousness of the original, weaving in its core themes: sisterhood, acceptance, love, and the magic present in life's everyday moments. People.com. EU.com. Wikipedia. For fans who have long awaited this moment, the reunion of Sandra Bullock and Dianne Wiest is emblematic. It's a return to a world where heartbreak, humor, and witchcraft coexist with tender bonds and everyday enchantments. It's a promise that the Owens sisters, and their aunts, are ready to cast new spells, face new challenges, and perhaps even find new love without falling prey to ancient curses. As the title suggests, Practical Magic 2 delivers on its promise. Sandra Bullock returns as Sally, Dianne Wiest as Aunt Jet, and Nicole Kidman as Jillian. They are not just reprising their roles, they are continuing a legacy. With Suzanne Bier's visionary direction, Akiva Goldsman's storytelling, and Denise D. Novy's heartfelt producing, this sequel aims to transport both old and new fans into the witch's charming, unpredictable world. Expect laughs, spells, heartfelt reunions, and new adventures, all wrapped in that timeless cosmology of magic woven through ordinary life. Mark your calendars, prepare your midnight margaritas, and brace yourselves. The witches are indeed back.